Interesting facts about France that even French don't know. 1. France is the largest country in the EU and is sometimes called hexagon. France is the largest country in the European Union, covering a total area of 547,030 square kilometers. However, it is only the third largest country in Europe after Ukraine and the European part of Russia. About a third, 31 of France is forest and is the fourth most forested country in the EU after Sweden, Finland, and Spain. France is also referred to as the hexagon because of its hexagonal shape. 2. France is the world's most popular tourism center. According to tourism data provided in 2019, 90.2 million people visited the country, making it the most visited place in the world. Paris, the capital of the country, also known as the City of Love, is the third most visited city in the world after Bangkok and London. 3. French was the official language of England for about 300 years in the past. It's hard to imagine that French was the official language of England between 1066 and 1362. However, after William I led the Norman conquest and subsequent invasion of England in 1066, he introduced Anglo-Norman French to the nation. 4. The shortest review ever been at Louis XIX. Louis Six, who was the King of France for only 20 minutes, had his name written as the shortest reign in the history of the world and France. After the reign of 20 minutes, Louis Antoine left the throne to his nephew, the Duke of Bordeaux. This made him the shortest reigning monarch in history. 5. The country's slogan is Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, that is liberty, equality, brotherhood. The famous slogan first appeared at the time of the Revolution 1789-1799 and was written into the 1946 and 1958 constitutions. Today you can see this slogan on coins, postage stamps, and government logos, often with the Marianne symbolizing the victory of the Republic. 6. The French Army is the first to use camouflage in 1915 World War I. The word camouflage comes from the French verb meaning to make up for the scene. This is because the French Army was the first to create a special camouflage unit in 1915. Weapons and vehicles are painted by artists called camouflagers. 7. You can marry a dead in France. A rather surprising fact about France is that, under French law, you can marry after death in exceptional circumstances. This is provided you can prove that the deceased intended to marry you while they were alive. You must also get permission from the French president. 8. The French inventors many materials such as tin box, hair dryer, and hot air balloon. 9. France is the first country to prohibit supermarkets to waste food. Now, a French fact you should be proud of. In February 2016, France became the first country in the world to ban supermarkets from throwing away or destroying unsold food. Stores now have to donate surplus food to food banks and charities. 10. Europe's highest mount is Mont Blanc in the French Alps. Standing at 4,807 meters, Mont Blanc is officially the highest mountain in Europe. It takes 10-12 hours to climb to the top of this mountain, where it is difficult to climb to the top. 11. The world's first artificial heart transplantation and face transplantation was held in France. The first artificial heart transplant took place in December 2013 at the Georges Pompidou Hospital in Paris. The bioprosthetic device, which mimics the contractions of a real heart, is powered by an external lithium-ion battery and is approximately 3 times the weight of a real organ. 12. Louvre is the most visited museum in the world. Famous for 9.6 million visitors in 2019, the Louvre is the most visited museum in the world. Located in the heart of Paris, the magnificent museum houses approximately 38,000 works of art from prehistoric times. 13. France is the country that produces the most expensive wine bottles in the world. A 73-year-old French Burgundy bottle has become the most expensive wine bottle ever sold at auction, valued at $558,000. 14. The French eat approximately 30,000 tons of snails a year. According to Reuters, the French eat about 30,000 metric tons of snails a year. However, about 2/3 of all snails eaten in France come from Eastern Europe and the Balkans. 15. Live snails must have a ticket to take the high-speed trains. According to French law, it is illegal in France to carry live snails on a high-speed train without their own ticket. In fact, any pet under 5 kilograms kilograms must be a paid passenger. 16. The crown actually was invented in Austria in the 13th century. 17. It is believed that screwing up a baguette brings bad luck in France. According to the French, putting a baguette or a loaf of bread upside down puts the people around you at risk of misfortune or worse, death. 18. French law prohibits couples to kiss on train platforms. In France, it is illegal to kiss while there is a train on the platform. This old law was enacted in 1910 at the request of the railroad chiefs, who wanted to prevent the French lovers from delaying the departure of trains. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.